G'day, as they say from the land down under. I'm here in Australia, and today I thought I would break down Australia's most viral TikTok videos to see what's going on. Let's get into it. Oh, I saw this. This chick's such a dum-dum. This is some American chick. She's like an influencer, Sam Jones it says. She's facing deportation because she runs over and grabs a mama wombat's baby wombat on the side of the road. Then she's like smiling and laughing. I'll give you this, that baby wombat is cute as a button. I mean, it is absolutely adorable. It's basically a living teddy bear. I get why you'd want to snuggle it, but there's something to learn here, right? I always say help animals when animals are in need. If that baby wombat was in need, say it was on a busy highway and its mom was nowhere to be seen, say its mother had been hit by a car, yes, go and scoop up the wombat if you can and take it to Animal Protective Services. But this girl scoops up, let's give her the benefit of the doubt here. She scoops up the wombat, let's say she didn't see the mom, but then she realizes that the mother wombat is right behind her, and instead of putting it down and letting it go back to its mom and understanding that she made a mistake, she then continues to hold the wombat and sort of show it off to the camera, which, look, as a guy who catches animals all the time for a living, I get, but this is not a situation where you should just pick up an animal and brag about it and show it to the camera and stress it out. You're creating stress for the baby, stress for the mother. Next video. Sharks takes a bite out of croc. Oh, I've seen this. This is up in Darwin. I haven't seen this video, but this is a famous place where they go out at night where the lemon sharks all hang out and the saltwater crocs come in like this sometimes. So what's interesting here with sharks, especially with mackerel sharks, but I think lemon sharks exhibit this too, is that the higher up in the water column you are, the more dominant you are, the closer to the food you are, the more in charge of the food chain you are. So by that crocodile sitting on the surface of the water, he's saying, I'm the top of the food chain here. But in this situation, as it's a smaller croc with larger lemon sharks, he's not at the top of the food chain. Those lemon sharks, if they switched on, they'd rip that croc to shreds. But as they grow, the dynamic switches because saltwater crocodiles truly are the alpha, the apex predator in the entire Australian ecosystem. So nothing stands above them unless they're a little bit smaller like this, where the sharks actually dominate them. Oh, this kangaroo, oh, he's got his nut stuck in a fence. This kangaroo's jumped over the fence, and by some miracle, his nutsack has perfectly slid between two slats of the fence. And the funniest part of this is the guy with the stick trying to stick free his nuts from the fence. Man, this is Australia in a nutshell right here. You got a kangaroo with some stuck nuts and a bogan Aussie guy just poking at it with a stick. Oh wow, okay, so this guy has a frilled dragon climbing up his leg and trying to attack his iPhone. So frilled lizards, if you don't know, they have these incredible flaps of skin by their necks, and they use those flaps of skin, one, to attract a mate, kind of like a peacock, but more than that, they use it to look large and territorial and do a defensive display. And this one is doing it right up this guy's leg. So I'm guessing he bothered this lizard and it decided to show off, show how big it was, show how tough it was. So it's opening its mouth, it's gaping its mouth, it's coming at the guy who's filming it, and it's attacking his phone as he lifts it up, which is really, really cool. By the way, love that this guy is in Nike slides and purple socks, like great bush attire to be chasing lizards around. What are those? Let's see what's next. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Big red kangaroo, and he's puffing up, he's showing how tough he is, he's showing off his muscles, he's rocking back on his tail. Good bollocks on this guy too. You can tell he's a serious male. And that posturing is just like a guy about to get into a fight who puffs up his chest and he's like, bring it on, I'm tough. Let me show you how big I am. You don't want to fight with me. To be honest, you don't want to fight with a red kangaroo like that. He would mess you up, so. Oh my goodness. They're such spectacular specimens. Let's see what else we got. All right, so let's see here. You've got maybe a red belly. No, it's a brown snake. So there's a brown snake, and he's sliding into what looks like an empty swimming pool. Oh, nice move. It's a skate park, and he just dropped in like a kid out of Rocket Power, looking like a pro here. So I actually had a very similar experience to this, not at a skate park, but at an abandoned crocodile farm in Indonesia where a cobra got stuck in an abandoned swimming pool. And this happens all the time, by the way. It's called a pitfall trap in the wildlife world. What it is a trap where an animal can fall in, like a pit, hence pitfall trap, and then get stuck in there, and without someone coming along to rescue it like that, that animal will remain stuck in there. So I didn't have this nice bag and hook that this guy had. I had to use my hands, which was really scary. It was one of the most scary animal rescues I've ever done, catching that king cobra. I'm glad that this guy was there to let it go and take it back out to the bush where it deserves. Same thing I did with the cobra, same thing anybody that knows what they're doing when it comes to venomous snakes should do, which is rescue these animals. They don't deserve to be killed just because they're venomous. Love the video. Happy ending for the snake. All right, so we got somebody paddleboarding. It's got to be Brody Moss. Yep, YBS Brody. And he has found a sea snake, beautiful, with a venomous stonefish in its mouth, or maybe it's a scorpion fish. But the thing that most people don't know about venom is that when you consume venom, it actually doesn't do you any harm. Your stomach acid can break down venom. It's when venom is injected into your blood system that it becomes problematic. So this snake will eat any fish that it can catch, including this venomous stonefish. And because it's consuming that venom and it's not going into its blood system, it won't do it any harm at all. All right, let's see what we have next. All right, so what do we have here? We have a tiger. Oh, I've seen this. Tiger shark is chasing this sea turtle right along the beach, and it actually beaches itself. This is in Monkey Mia, Western Australia. As you see, this tiger shark is chasing this potato chip of a snack that it's the sea turtle, and it is fully locked in on that sea turtle, so much so that the turtle uses that to its advantage to come up in the shallows to the point where he knows, the turtle, that it can maneuver faster than the tiger shark because of the depth of the water. And it looks like, because of that, the sea turtle actually got away because it gave it that pause for the sea turtle to get away. But the likelihood of seeing this predation event is 1 in a bazillion. These people are so lucky to have seen it and even more lucky to have filmed it. It is so, so cool.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to take a minute out of this video to tell you about something I've been using a ton this summer, especially right here in the Black Hills of South Dakota. It's this app called Onyx Hunt. Now look, it is designed for hunters, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is so useful because you can download offline all kinds of topographical maps, layered maps, tells you property boundaries, tells you where incredibly beautiful, fruitful streams like this are that are absolutely loaded with trout. And right now, Onyx is giving you a free 1-month trial. All you have to do is click the link below and you guys can try it for yourself. Do it because you'll enjoy it, you'll love it, it'll make you safer outdoors, you won't get lost, and you'll find incredible locations like this packed with fish. So I'm gonna keep fishing, let's get back to the video.
Cheeky cassowary crashes a family picnic. No way. This is hilarious. First, this is ridiculous. So there's a large male cassowary with his big helmet, his big crown, and he is literally trying to steal the bread from the picnic here, and everybody is very cool, calm, and collected. If I had to guess, I would say this is up in Cairns in the Daintree somewhere, where these cassowaries have become particularly habituated to people because people come and they camp and they feed them. And while cassowaries are undeniably the most dangerous bird in the entire world, if you don't threaten them, they're not gonna do much to you. And in this case, this cassowary is just desperately trying to get a bit of bread, probably because people have fed it bread historically, and these girls are protecting their bread, keeping the cassowary from doing it. Now the problem is 2 things. 1, you have a habituated animal that at some point is gonna get frustrated by people keeping food from it, and that's when it can get dangerous. And 2, as soon as an animal becomes dependent on people, it becomes a conflict animal. And this animal is showing dependence on people for food, and that means that this can be a big problem for that animal. This is just a murder turkey that you shouldn't feed. Dingo bites sunbathing woman. So this is on Fraser Island, I would guess, which is where they have a lot of dingoes. And these animals have actually, nipped her right in the butt. This is a thing that's actually become a problem recently. So Fraser Island is one of the last strongholds for relatively purebred dingoes in Australia. The problem is, similar to the cassowary that we saw earlier, these dingoes have been being fed by people. And because of that, they've become habituated, they've become complacent and not scared of people. And now they're coming around and they're looking for food from people. And in this case, this girl got startled, and by her getting startled, it startled the dingo, and by the dingo being startled, it decided to nip her on the bum. She's fine. It's all good. So this looks like there's maybe an injured fruit bat. Giant flying foxes or giant fruit bats. This one is trying to get into this person's apartment. It looks like it's storming, you know? To be honest, this person should have opened the window and let that fruit bat in so that it could seek shelter, because there's clearly a bad storm in the background. Don't love this video. I always believe that we should help animals when they're in need, and this one was definitely in need. All right, what do we have here? Kangaroos will flee to water to attempt to drown people. This is nonsense. I've heard this. It's such nonsense. So here you have a big gray kangaroo and 2 dogs, and what's happened is the gray kangaroo has headed to the water. Now, it's done that because it's feeling defensive. Now, gray kangaroos will flee to the water as an escape method from predators, primarily from dingoes. They're not trying to lure you in to drown you. So that is one of those urban legends that paints animals in a bad light. That's just not true. They're just doing that because they're scared. This animal is clearly defensive. This person should have called their dogs in off that animal much, much sooner, and that the dog wouldn't have got hit. Luckily, it doesn't look like anything too bad happened. Massive snake spotted slithering across rooftops. I remember when this came out, they said it was 5 meters long. It's not. It is a big python. I'll give you that. It looks like a jungle carpet python. So say you are just a normal person out for a walk and you're in this situation, you see a giant snake up on somebody's roof, just leave it alone. Especially when it comes to pythons like this. Pythons are incredibly helpful with pest control. They eat possums, they eat rats, they eat rabbits. They will take away the vermin that are destroying your garden, destroying your vegetables, breaking into your house, and keep you in a cleaner ecosystem, which is one of the incredible things about large pythons. So don't panic, don't throw rocks at it, don't throw sticks at it, don't make a fuss. Get a great video like this if you get the opportunity, but just know that these animals are really vital to the ecosystem and the health of the environment. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love breaking them down. I love being in Australia. Let me know if you like these geographic specific ones. Comment where I should do next. Take care.